What it do, anime crew? Amen. Listen, today I'm coming at you with a very quick rant regarding Michael Clayton because I watched it a while ago. This and 28 years later, The Bone Temple are two things that I watched that I didn't rant about at the time. So I'm just going to give you my delayed, probably less fresh and insightful thoughts on them. When it comes to the movie of Michael Clayton, it's definitely an interesting one. It's basically about how morality and humanity gets obscured through the modern justice system and just how many layers of detachment there are from the people who you end up wronging and murdering in the scheme of these grander corporate and legal conspiracies involving giant groups and factions of people. And it sort of has a sliding grade of murder all the way down to where a situation gets bad enough to where somebody just actively calls out a hit on a guy and then eventually on Michael Clayton. It definitely coalesces into a very satisfying ending. There are a lot of hype moments and aura from Michael Clayton. That is one of the the highlights of the movie. It's a lot of really great conversations, really interesting characters. There's this one guy who is actually kind of similar to the people I've briefly known IRL who have had like psychotic breaks and maybe bipolar mania and stuff like that. He's definitely very interesting in his conspiracy to take down this corrupt company that is selling people stuff that is poisoning and killing a notable number of people. And yeah, it's definitely a very interesting movie. I watched it. It's pretty dang good. And then the other one I want to talk about really fast in this little mini rant is The Bone Temple. So I actually saw this movie with my friend in 4D, which is where like the seats shake and poke you and you get water squirted in your face. And like at the beginning of this movie, there's a guy who surprisingly just starts like he gets cut and he starts squirting blood all over the main character's face. But it's like kind of POV, and then the seat in front of you splashes you, and you're like, oh, okay, that was cute. And then every subsequent splash gets less cute throughout the movie, and you're just like, all right, I'm just being sprayed in the face with water. Not that it's like excessive, but it's just tired and redundant. You know what I mean? It's never watch a movie in 4D. It's like funny. It's not even like worth the experience. It's just kind of takes away your ability to focus on the screen. It's funny, but it's terrible. I don't think it's good for any movie. I genuinely don't think it could enhance any movie. But the tickets were the same price as normal tickets, so I figured give it a go. Yeah, a couple of really good performances in this movie. Very weird, odd tone, interesting messaging regarding people who, for example, may view themselves as lesser and come to be manipulated by people as a result of it, or view themselves as greater and then end up manipulating other people as a result of it. It was a very individualistic movie about this guy who keeps a bone temple, which sounds like the bone train from Rick and Morty. Would you like to climb the bone temple? The ultimate message of it was something like being respectful towards even your enemies, seeing them as humans, seeing them as no lesser or greater than yourself, as it showed both sides of the spectrum, with people not viewing these zombies as people anymore, even though they used to be. They're just people who are sick and diseased. And then, people who are following the cult-like lead of whatever the fuck that one guy's name was. I don't remember his name. I know they all call themselves Jimmy. But it was a satisfying conclusion with some interesting scenes along the way. I didn't care too much for like the comedy or anything like that. The character arcs didn't blow me away or anything, but it was a nice little slice of it was just a good movie. It was just like a solid movie. It was a nice little way to expand the world of this universe, which I am not caught up on. I haven't seen a lot of the original movies. I've only seen the direct prequel to this one. But it was a nice way to just show like another slice of what's going on in this world. It was world building that didn't feel like it was going out of its way to be, which is kind of the best kind. The whole symbolism of the ossuary and those like immensely high bone towers was very powerful, and it was very spiritual and enriching, humane movie. I really enjoyed the messaging on it. But as far as like the plot or like character arcs, when I wasn't like on the edge of my seat fucking going crazy about it. Like I kind of felt like it followed a path that made sense from the beginning, I guess, is how I would describe it. And it's set up for another movie that, honestly, I could watch or not watch. If my friend's in town, I'll probably watch it because he seems to like the series a little bit more than me. But, it's not something I'm going to dread going to see or anything like that. There are definitely cool moments and scenes in there. Yeah, I think that's pretty much everything I had to say about these two movies. I think I had a lot more to say about Michael Clayton, but it was just a while back now. Me and my friend have talked about it a little bit more at length. So, yeah, now I should be mostly caught up on media rants, and I'll be able to start just doing it right after I finish the stuff again. Yeah, y'all take it easy.